The town was lit by only a handful of street lamps, each casting deeper shadows into the surrounding darkness. The eerie cries coming from the forest and the whispers of the wind added an extra layer of terror to the night. One day, a strange UFO crashed into the town. At first, nobody took it seriously, but the next morning, strange glowing green mushrooms began to appear at the crash site. Oddly enough, these mushrooms seemed to rise from the ground and spawn otherworldly creatures around the town. That evening, Jessica and her friends, Mike, Laura, and Sam, decided to explore the UFO crash site. Like most people, they saw it as an exciting adventure. However, when they reached the forest outside the town and saw the mushrooms, they sensed something was terribly wrong. Around the mushrooms, there were creatures that looked disturbingly like zombies. At first, they thought the creatures were just staring at them with vacant eyes. But soon the people under the mushroom's influence began to move toward them with a disturbing glint in their eyes. Panic set in, and Jessica and her friends tried to flee. As they ran, they got lost among the shadowy, decaying scents and foggy gloom of the forest. Despite their efforts, the zombies were closing in on them step by step. Laura and Sam managed to escape the forest and return to the town. However, Jessica and Mike, struggling to find their way, became lost in the woods. Their hearts raced as they navigated through the mist and shadows. With Mike's quick thinking, they took refuge in an old abandoned house. Inside, they discovered that the house was overrun with the same strange mushrooms. It looked like a sort of laboratory. As the dark night dragged on, Jessica and Mike examined the notes they found in the house. These notes revealed that the mushrooms were spreading a zombie virus and that the UFO's crash had triggered the virus's spread. By the first light of dawn, Laura and Sam decided to leave the town and called for help. But by then, the town had been overrun by zombies. Jessica and Mike watched from the house's attic as the town was engulfed in decay and death. The UFO crash and the mushroom's effects had turned the town into a scene of horror and devastation. Jessica and Mike continued their fight for survival in the house. Unfortunately, the town had become a nightmare, ruled by zombies, and life was reduced to a terrifying struggle for existence.